everyone, greetings from India. This is Nirbhay Chauhan from Eklavya Self-Learning Tutorials. Well, today in this tutorial, we'll be learning how to reuse your custom built BIM objects into some other project or into some other model of your desired use. So this basically will cover an library or a custom window or door built by you that you can reuse in some other project simply by copying and pasting, but there are certain rules, so we'll be discussing that. So let's open an already existing model. So you can see here we have a custom uh, door which we built in our last tutorial. So this particular object will be using, or you can say will be reutilizing in some another project. So for that, basically simply what you can do is if you expand this wall and you can see this door here. So if you see clearly, this door one has a dependency called sketch. So what basically you need to do is you need to copy both of them, or simply you can click on the door and just simply uh, press on Control C, and then you can see here after you simply click on Control C, or another option can be just right click on it, click on copy. When you copy it, you can see this is showing the selected objects contain other dependencies. Please select which objects to export. All dependencies are auto selected by default. So at first, all dependencies which are there with this particular object are pre-selected, but we do not need all of them. There are certain things, essential things I should say, which we need to carry forward. So what you can see here is we have selected our door, but the dependency that exactly that we need is the door itself, the sketch. You can just check the name here, the spellings, and other things you can simply unclick. We don't need the wall, and we don't require the sketch or the wall trace of the particular wall. Simply these two objects, the object by itself and the particular sketch that is the basis of that particular BIM object. So after this, we simply click OK. Now what we'll do is, suppose we have an already existing model, or we can create a new model here. So let me just quickly create a wall here for you. All right. So as you remember you have already copied the object. So now the thing that you need to do is you can simply click on Control V, or you can go to your wall object and click paste. When you click paste, you can see you get your wall object here somewhere, but that is not subtracting your wall object. So there are certain things that we need to do. Other thing is in which location do we need to place this. So what you can do is you can simply open this sketch. You can see here, you can see the sketch. For more clarity, you have an option here in the Sketcher workbench which says that when in edit mode, switch between section view and full view. So right now the thing that we are seeing is a full view. So we'll simply click here, and now we can see our particular section view with the lines that we have. So you can simply move this wall anywhere, or to have a precise location on that particular wall, what you can do is you can select an external geometry using this particular object. Suppose I'm selecting this bottom edge. Fine. After I've selected this bottom edge, what I can do is I can click on any of the bottom point here of the object. I click on this and I'll set the constraint, which is a fix a point onto an object. Once I'm done this, I can also set the desired distance from this particular wall. Suppose I'm keeping this as 2 feet from the edge. Once I'm done this, you can keep this thing as it is, but for better preference, I should say, I'll tell you this thing why we are not constraining so much to the external geometry. So for time being, I'll remove this external geometry and keep it as it is. I'll tell you why I'm doing this and why this thing was helpful for copying the objects also. So this is basically a checklist that you need to follow and a type of trick also. Now you can close this. Now you have your object placed on the particular desire. Now the last step that you need to do is we need to subtract this particular door from the wall. So for that purpose, you can go to this tab, modify in the BIM workbench. So you have this object called -1, this remove component. So you can also access from this menu, or at the side here in the ribbon, you also have this particular option. So this says it's remove the selected components from their parents or create a hole in a component. So basically here we're intending to uh, create a hole or subtraction from the wall. So parent is wall, the host is wall. So simply click on the door object and then click on the wall. Then we'll simply click on subtract. So you can see it has very clearly and very beautifully subtracted the hole in the wall. Then you can do certain modifications, like you want to move this particular door to certain location, like suppose I select this door, you can see it's a bit offset. So you can click on the placement as well. You can make the positions from here, or you can simply click on this tool called move. So when you click here, make sure the copy component is off, because it will make a copy. We don't want a copy of this any other. So we'll simply click on this particular point and we'll simply move it. So now you can see it's completely inside the door with the desired uh, thing as we needed. So one thing that you need to take care is the location basically. So this basically makes an offset, as you remember the constraint was not done. So you can take use of the constraint as you remember, and you can set the z component as simply 0. So this will take your wall to a desired location, and you can see in the top plane also it's perfectly fine. So this is how you can copy your BIM object from one project to another and make its reuse. So one thing, if you remember in between the tutorial, I told you that you need to keep your sketch not so much constrained. So basically what does mean is, so if you go to your previous project, you can see this door in a tree view, and I open this sketch. You can see the internal geometry of the door is very well constrained. All the dimensions are there, but you can clearly see I have not constrained this to any external geometry of the wall or any other object. It is totally independent. That means it can clearly move anywhere. You can see here. So what happens if we are making it constrained with a particular object? It will be okay, it will be done, it will be created in this particular project. But when you are copying this, it will try to make that constraint also to that particular object in the second model. So sometimes that constraint is not as per your desire. So it's better you keep this particular sketch of that individual object very free. It should be freely movable, so that when you copy it to your another model, it is placed in a free manner. Then you can constrain it the basic location as per your requirement. So this was the basic tutorial how you can reuse, and it is very pretty straightforward. And then you can make changes here. You can double click on this door, and you can see the all the parameters that we discussed in last tutorial, how you can make the changes, like how you can change the hinge and all those things. So this was it for this tutorial. I hope you like this. If you like, do subscribe and let me know your comments, your valuable comments. What more do you need and how we can proceed further? So this was it for this one. Thank you so much, guys. See you in the next tutorial. This was Nirbhay Chauhan. Take care. Goodbye.